Welcome to Living Magically for the week of November 17th. And I am your host, Magical Michelle. This week, we have so many big things. If you're looking for a week to do magic or to make miracles or to change your energy, you've got it. So as we lean into the new moon in Scorpio that will be happening on way early morning, Thursday morning. For some places, it might still even be Wednesday night. So it's like 1:45 Eastern Standard Time on Thursday morning is the new moon in Scorpio, and it's a super moon. So what would I do first? I'm recording this Monday morning in beautiful Orlando. And one of the things that I look at is a dark moon. And this will be one of the darkest because that pregnant pause, it's the end of the fall harvest. It's the end of the Samhain season. It's the end of an era, which is the fall harvest. We look at that still point of the dark moon, the still point of the moon as it's disseminating into the still point. And so Wednesday night even would be a very beautiful night to do all the release work, all the letting go, and all of the work to stabilize your energy field. There's 6 planets in retrograde. To some say it's 5, depends on whether you count Pluto as a planet. But either way, we have a lot of planets in retrograde. We have a lot of review, renew, reboot, realign energy going on right now. And with that, we also have geomagnetic storms. We have solar energy that is infusing us and making us feel tired and exhausted and wanting us to go into a review state and an upgrade. And so in this, what identity are you letting go? It's Scorpio season, which is all about the Phoenix transformation work, all about the letting go of the old identity, all about who have you been, reviewing that, blessing it, loving it, releasing it lovingly. If it was a good thing, thank it. If it was a bad thing, also thank it, because look at what lesson you learned from it, and release that with grace and ease. And as we move into the new moon, this will be potent work that you can do on Thursday. You can do that work Thursday, Friday, Saturday, even Sunday, but obviously Thursday being the actual day of the grand water trine, the actual day of the new moon, this is where I would be planting my seeds for the future. It's really a beautiful, spacious, powerful new moon. It's a super moon. It's in Scorpio, so it's double transformation energy. Anytime we have this new moon, which is always about this time of year, we look at that transformation and rebirth energy. And because there's so much going on, I like to work with brown for stabilization, for grounding. Since it is water, we sometimes need to earth. And when we're planting seeds, we want to create that fertile soil to plant the seed for next year. We're at the end cycles, the last days of winter, the last days we're the last days of fall and moving into this winter season. And I've created a offering called the Winter Rite. If that is something you wish to join us on this season of powerful transformation, we have our first ritual on Thursday to honor this potent new moon. And we will work all the way through the end of into the new year. We'll we'll honor the winter solstice. We'll do the work all the way to our last ritual will be on 1/1 of next year, which is a triple 1 day, the first day of a new year, a 1 year. And so as we end this year of the snake, what are you releasing? And this is, it's a dual energy when you have a new moon. This is the darkness where you can shed. It's the still point where you can connect and seed and create and really bring something potent in. It's a grand water trine. Jupiter is in Cancer. Pisces is in, Saturn is in Pisces. So this makes a trine. A lot of retrograde energy makes us in a renewal and reboot energy where we get to have it any way we want it. We get to create it as we rebirth, as we restore, renew, and create. So it's a potent and beautiful time. Then after that new moon, as we just have a few days of that last bit of Scorpio, we move over the weekend into Sagittarius season. We start the Yule season. We start what I consider the winter, the darkest months. The sun is getting shorter every single day, and it will all the way till Yule. And so we go into this hibernation mode, this internal mode. So if you feel like going inwards into ritual, into meditation, into stillness, this is the natural rhythm of things, and it's accentuated right now by all the retrogrades. I know a lot of people hate Mercury retrograde, but I do actually have a fondness for it because we have an opportunity to clear the slate. Sometimes things come back from your past to heal. Sometimes things come in as a resource or to renew. Sometimes really good people and things come back in to be a new resource. So I do love this time as an opportunity to contract, then expand. So there's a lot of beautiful, powerful opportunity here in your heart, in your mind, in your soul. And so over the weekend, you'll still have that new moon energy, but you'll be moving into the Sagittarius energy. So I love some good candle magic or bonfire magic. This is a good week to really put into place your new moon wish list, your next year intentions, your transformation. Fire is transformation. As Scorpio is transformation, but it's water, it's flow. So with this new moon, Thursday's energy is more about accumulating, washing away, cleansing, and removing, seeing the flow of abundance, planting that seed. The weekend energy is more about what's that one action step? What are we going to ignite? What are we going to fire up? What are we going to bring in? It might actually be a really good time for socializing. Of the whole season, that might be the perfect time because you will see a lot of more energy. You might feel like you've been tired and run down and get a little boost of energy over the weekend. So what I'm going to invite you to do is spend some time reviewing. Review, renew, realign. Spend some time intending. Spend some time creating. Spend some time being very intentional. But also be patient. Be patient with everyone around you. Move into gratitude. We're starting to get really close to Thanksgiving, and gratitude is my key to manifesting. And we'll talk more about that on next week's call. But in this I invite you to really see how far you've come. This season, we are looking at reviewing up to 9 years. The last 9 years will be closing at the end of December. In April, we'll be closing the Uranus-Taurus portal, which will mean reviewing the last 7 years. So look at how far you've come and get an idea of where you're going. And with that, ignite the flame. The flame allows you to be part of the essence of transformation. When we see the end of Scorpio season, we wash away, cleanse, and remove. As we see the beginning of Sagittarius season, we ignite, align, and create. And it's this beautiful portal. So use it to your advantage and be gentle with yourself, be loving, and be careful still with your words. Be careful because your words can be used to empower, or your words can be used to destroy. And I choose to use my words as often as I possibly can to create. And I am not perfect. I catch myself all the time wanting to redo my words or redoing my energy. But that's the key, right? It isn't that you're going to be perfect, but your frequency is based on realigning. So if you feel like you're off, realign. If you feel like what you just said wasn't potent, wasn't powerful, or it was powerful in the wrong direction and you didn't want what you just said, just literally say, universe, that is not what I want. What I really want is this. And get really intentional. So if you said something like, oh, it's never going to work out for me. No, universe, what I really want is to remember that everything always works out for me. I am the luckiest girl in the world, or I'm the luckiest man in the world. And everything is always working out for me. Show me. And right now, there is doors opening. There's paths opening. And so I like to use the words, the road is open, the path is clear, obstacles are removed, and everything's going my way. So you just start talking to yourself and the people around you and the energy and the universe and creator or goddess, whatever it is that you're talking to, and you literally state, whether it's out loud, in your mind's eye, on paper, however you want to state it, really remember that you're in a creative mode. You're creating the version of you that's coming. So thank you for all that we already are. Thank you for all that we already have. Thank you for all that we're open to receive. And thank you for all that is still to come and all that we are becoming. And that, my friends, is the prayer. That is the opening. I am open to receive. I am already whole. I'm already complete. I already have it all. And I'm open to receive it. I'm open to receive divine messages, divine guidance, and act on it. I'm open to receive surprises, abundance, gifts, and I'm open to receive clarity, truth, and opportunity. I am open to miracles. I am a miracle worker. I am a love leader. And as you do that, you're remembering. So remembering who you are, remembering what you're here for, remembering what the next step is. And if I can serve you in any way, if it's time to take that deeper dive and you wish to do some deeper coaching with me, now is the time. I have opened up my calendar for the month of December. It is the perfect time to get realigned and really clear on what must go to finish out this 9 year and what must be open to awaken the next version of you as we step through this portal, step through this season. And again, I've created this winter rite, a very affordable opportunity to work in a spiritual group. We're going to meet 4 times during this. It's sponsored by our beautiful witch school and our magic classes, and it's rituals to help you end and close this season and awaken to the god or goddess within, awaken to the version of you that you already are, to find closure in the year of the snake and open up to the 1 year, to bring that energy to your deep heart, soul, mind, and to connect to it in a way that is profound. And so again, this new moon, one of the best for really planting the seeds. It's the time of year that we plant for the harvest. I always think of that Bette Midler song, that the seed that with the sun's love becomes the rose. With the rose lineage, especially being so close to and near and dear to my heart, with the flame lineage being part of who I am and the phoenix priestess of who I am, this Scorpio transformational moon is one I use every year to seed what is coming for me and for you and for the collective consciousness. This is where that new moon, new you really comes into play as we plant and ignite those intentions. So with all of that, I wish you a magical week, an absolutely intentional week. And remember, you already are. Remember, you are magic. So live magically.